time to try the Grocery Getter Performance Catless downpipe, and it comes with the mid pipe and everything. So no kitty at all. Gasket, V-band, mid pipe. The only thing is, because I got aftermarket exhausts, picking up some M10 nuts, washers, locking washers, and bolts. And then I guess we'll figure out what happens next. I picked up the Advanced Auto Parts part, and I think it's 49209 or something, 2007. I ripped it up, so I can't tell you. But we're going to see how this works. It comes with a small orifice and a large orifice, and stack them on for the O2 sensor. We'll see what happens, but here we go. So first step, pull all the plastic, pop cowling out. You're going to remove all your tunnel braces and then pop out your mid pipe. O2 sensor sitting there hanging. So that's pretty much it so far. It's a pretty straightforward, deal as long as you got the tools. So anyway, we pull this out next, and then hopefully we can get to the O2 sensor and start unhooking the downpipe. The factory downpipe has one bracket underneath there with the, I think it's 12 millimeter. You got to undo, and then the V-band is right there. And then that should pop right off. It's just gaining access to that area. So right there's the O2 sensor. We went ahead and removed the cowling. Gonna pop it there. That heat shield is really the hardest part, is getting this out. The new Grocery Getter Performance is smooth and you can just slide it right in. We've done this on a friend's car already. But anyway, so you can see the bracket. You got two bolts there, but you see this rusted one? That's the one you want. You can see it kind of better from underneath. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you see it right there in the center. That's what we're aiming for. But let's see. It's just, you can kind of see how the heat shielding is just so much bigger. And so we're going to try to pull it out right here. I can't remember if we had to take the drive shaft off or not. I know I did on the last, I pulled this drive shaft like 3 times. It doesn't matter. I just really don't want to get another alignment and all that fun stuff when I drop a subframe. So I know we got this out without pulling the subframe last, so that's what we're going to attempt to do and tie it on. Alright, so we went ahead and pulled the V-band clamp. You'll have to get a flathead in there or something and pop it open. So I hope you see it. Pop that open. Oh, and if you noticed, I have my lights on. I didn't disconnect the battery because, that would be smart, especially dicking around with O2 sensors and stuff. Recommend doing that. I like it for a work light. Anyway, so you'll see way up here, see if I can even get my finger in there. Right there is the bracket you need to pop off, the downpipe. So you can see it's a shitty angle. Well, if you come over to the wheel well, boom, straight shot. So straight ahead there, that's what we're gonna do. It's not exactly a straight shot, but with enough extensions, anything's possible. So Harbor Freight sells the torque rating extensions, so that way you can torque stuff at the right, or within the Newton meter you need and all that stuff. Highly recommend those. Plus then you can have like 10 extensions all for 1/2-inch drive. So anyway, I'm gonna try that, see what happens. So I got 2 extensions on there now, and it's really close. Just a slight difference in angle, but I'm on there. It's a 14. So right now I have red and blue. So let's see if we find white, and we'll have red, white, and blue. America. pop-ins. Oh, man. So now I'm way over here. I love this shit. Oh yeah. So let's see. We're way over here. See my socket spinning it. Hopefully. Alright, broke free. I'm hoping you can see any of this. It would have been smart to get someone to help, you know. My brother was going to help. He's at a wedding, and then he's sore all the time, so I felt bad. I'm sore too, but we both can't be sore. Anyway, there's the nut, and then there's my all-American tool to make it. Highly recommend. Best like 20 bucks you can spend at Harbor Freight. Anyway, so now I got to pry the V-band loose, which is no fun, and of course I didn't bring a flat head. Let's just see what happens when I touch it. Oh, and I disconnected the oxygen sensor, but not, didn't take it out of the downpipe because it's too much of a pain in the ass to get to that angle. Figure if I just disconnect the electric connector, I can bring it down with me. Now I'm really hoping this is a single-sided V-band because I haven't really stuck my head in there to see. But yeah, I'm gonna need a flathead. Got a flathead and a pry bar. I wear the do-rag so I don't stick my head and hair down in asbestos and start itching for the rest of the day. Because for those that you who don't know, I have replaced my clutch twice. Uniclutch, only way to go. Uniclutch is the only way to go. Alright. Had my transmission out 3 times, so that was fun. Why did you do that? Well, because I'm an idiot. And I put the Cusco synchros in. They worked for a week, and then it started acting up, and then I was really scared about having to pull it for a 4th time. And luckily something bumped loose at the last like garage day thing we had, and so it was pretty sweet. Nothing better than your car actually driving again, because basically mine hasn't ran on and off for a year or so, just waiting on people to develop parts. I'm starting to think that is a double-sided V-band. Really hope not. See if I can pop this clip loose. Why isn't it even moving? So that one's moving. I don't know why it'd be a double-sided, but it wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? But you know the Japanese, over-engineer everything. I'm assuming it's just because it gets hot as fuck. I do like the fact that this is a new car versus fighting everything all the time. That's my life. I fix stuff for a living. That's all I do is fix old stuff from the 1920s and up. Alright, so something's going on. I'm missing something, I think. Oh, I don't have to remove the heat shield and all that, right? No, okay. Why isn't this one budging? So the bottom part of the V-clamp isn't budging yet. And the top part is hanging up, so I'm wondering if I need to whack it. When in doubt, hit it with something. Wish you could see what I'm doing, but ain't no way. Yeah, it was just stuck. And now we're going to try to carefully spin this out. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm probably going to have to drop the shielding for the drive shaft. But I can't remember if we did all that last time. I'm going to do some spinning around and see what happens. Other thing is I didn't take the O2 sensor out like an idiot because it's such a bitch to get to. I think this drive shaft, oh, there's the V-band. So it was single-sided. But from what I'm telling you right now, I know we pulled it out from down here, so it looks like the heat shielding around the drive shaft, so it's actually stopping me. I don't think it'll fit up and through because I didn't take enough stuff out. Absolutely not. Which sucks because I knew better, but you don't know until you try. Let's see. It would be much easier to drop the whole subframe, but after the third or fourth time getting in alignment, you know, it's kind of stupid. Who wants to spend that's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars getting alignments all the time? So now that the downpipe's here, because it's got a bracket on it and all that stuff, it doesn't want to exactly fall out. And I don't want to damage the O2 sensor because when I called about one a year ago, I thought I damaged one, they said it has to come from Japan. I hope they fixed that since then. But yeah, they said they didn't have anything. So anyway, you see what I'm dealing with here? My dumbass. So you just pop that one off. And then there's one on the side here. Right there. Hopefully you can see it with my fat finger in the way. See it? No. Yeah. Anyway, yep, right in there. And then if you need to, just make sure your car's in neutral. You can spin the drive shaft and when you're good. Anyway, I'll let you know what happens. So I got it to this point, removing the shield, and then I think the O2 sensor's in the way. So I just broke it free from this angle. Cut no wires and stuff. But I think that's going to help tremendously. As long as I don't break this dang clip right there. You know, kids, you could stay in school, do everything right. But I highly recommend picking up a trade. I wonder how much someone would charge to do all this. I know I've saved thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars doing as much as I can. All right, I'm going to need two hands, I think, at this point. If I take the drive shaft off, I should be fine, but you see how it's got this flange here coming from the transfer case? It can't come off. So that's kind of what you end up fighting anyway. So if it looks like right now that I'd clear it if I had just pulled that, you know? So if I have to attach the drive shaft later, you'll understand why. Let's see, I don't remember. Last time I could do it without the subframe, you could just pivot the motor. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think it was pry. Did I do the giant pry bar? Yeah, put the O2 sensor here before I use it. Could be stupid and do it the other way. Oh yeah, there's no play on this thing now. It's moving slowly, but still. It doesn't want to move. It's all in the way. Everything is hard because it's Sunday. Alright. Just prying, popping that off. Should be enough play, but you never know. Just gotta do it in a circle. Might be enough, might not be enough. Please be enough. Oh, fuck you, come on. Oh, fuck, push right back. What'd you think was gonna happen, honey? I don't know, I didn't think it was going to be that. Get in there. I don't want to have to unbolt metal. Everything seemed like it was a better idea before starting. You know what? Just for shits and grins. Nah, why would it pivot that much? It is a U-joint. I might get a little bit of play, but not really. Yep. Well, we'll see. What if that's enough to make it happen? Ooh, it's close. I mean, it's so annoying that it's right there. It's right there. Like, right there. Well, I mean, see how hard this is? You think these math addicts are just going to chop the shit off? I don't know how you even get this thing. Oh, man, I swear. It is so fucking close. Maybe just rip the shit out of it a couple times and try to hit myself in the face. It is so close. So close. I'm hitting on a fucking bolt. There it is. Maybe. Why would I expect this to come out so easy? What else? 3 little bumps there. Where's that pry bar? Fucking heat shield and shit. Just the drive shaft's moving in the way a little bit. Let's see. Probably bend this whole fucking tip over. Nope. It's well. Pretty sure just enough anger will work too. It's starting to get to the point where it's not going to move anymore. God, it's literally right there. Fuck. Spit and cuss is your best friend. Yeah, I got some play there, but not enough. If I could just bend this freaking clip, it's welded. It would work great. So now you think to put it back. Yeah, I don't think you can use this bracket all the way back. Enough shit to pry off of. Where am I at now? You know, if you just took the heel shield off, it'd come right out. You shut your mouth. Come on, bitch, go. So close, so close. Ah, damn. Oh, I figure it's right on the drive shaft. Yeah. Well, didn't we? Just a little bit more. Never give up. Never surrender. Back of my day. I mean, you looking at this thing, it's right there. Yeah, Mom. I think I got it. Yeah, Mom. Did I chip that shit? No. Nah, it's right there. I'm just messing with the heat shield. Yeah, it's definitely when it came out. I did it! Look at me! I did it! We did it! We did it! Alright, so now you see how I mangled this up a little bit, so that way. Oh no, look at all that money I'm dropping. Anyway, mangled it up a little bit so when you go take it to the scrapyard, just kidding. Don't do that. You can't be that stupid. But I can recover platinum. You can recover platinum cleaning the road. You don't want to do it. Alright, before you put in. bring over. All right, so factory cat. And the cat list looks the same, but it has cat inside for the cat type one from Grocery Gator Performance. Anyway, this somehow is just gonna fly right in here. Boom! Look at that. Perfect. I think he's got a dowel rod. I'll have to look where it links in. Oh, there it is, right there. So it is premium how easy this fits. So, but right there's a dowel rod on top. You kind of spin it. There it is. Boom. Pretty freaking money, man. So before I get too excited, let me put the drive shaft back together. That would be a bad day. And then I'll get back to it, edit this video down short, hopefully. All right, so the V-band's on. We are in. So now I got to put the heat shield back over the drive shaft. O2 sensor is in. It is coming along. It's going faster and smoother than I thought. It's just the pain in the butt part is removing all the stuff. But luckily, new car, no rust, awesome. So this is the part number from Advanced Auto Parts. You get 2 of these with a crush washer. And then there's your little crush washer. So I talked to Derek and he said that they drill it out. So I drilled it out. Just wasn't sure if I was supposed to go all the way through or not. 1/2-inch bit. So still kind of hot. So it is kind of quick, I hope. It's hot. Should cool it down. Good. Pull this off. There we go. That would have been smart to do the first time. So we're gonna see what happens. Also, another fun fact is dropped a bolt in my subframe, so that was really fun. It's still right there. I'm staring right at it. Anyway. So much for anti-seize. That'll be the next guy's problem, which will be me. So we have to twist that up as much as possible in the opposite direction. And we're going to start tightening it down. Make sure it feels like it's about right. Yep, that seems good. Then we're going to fire it off before putting the mid pipe on, because why the hell not? And then my neighbor just decided to start cutting the grass in the afternoon in Texas. Jerk. Hope he doesn't come talk to me. He's an old deaf man. It's very annoying. That's right, Stuart. If you hear me. That's what I get for talking shit. One more little snuggy snug because it's spinning both, so I gotta make sure I get it just on the one nut so the other one moves, and that's good. Right, and we're not in a bind or anything, so snappy snappy. There it is. Hopefully that's the right one. Let's fire it off while it's nice and open, like that. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure I'm gonna piss some people, like my neighbors. I think I have a phone thing, holder thing around here somewhere. I had it earlier, gotta find it. Probably left it in the car. Nope. It's the problem about having stuff all over the place. Found it. Alright, so 3-minute startup video on open pipes. See what happens. Hopefully I can get the angle This is about where I put it on the first start. So it should be pretty close. All right, I'm gonna put it in the same spot. I just fired it off, and my neighbor is cutting grass and had to stop because he couldn't believe how loud it was. Hear my voice now. This is how loud I'm gonna try to talk. Do this quick, but listen.